Fishers, we're in a great time of year. We're in the best place in Australia. I kid you not. The fishing here is just phenomenal. We are really, really spoiled. You're going to get quiet days, good days, you know, but at the moment it's happening. I kid you not. It is really happening. The river, fantastic. It looks good. There's a lot of cod getting caught now. It is closed season. I'm going to emphasise that. You all know that anyway. You must release them if you do happen to catch one. But we're targeting yellowbelly, casting small lures, drifting little baits down, little yabbies, shrimp, that sort of thing. And we're catching a few yellows, a lot of cod, because the dominant species here is cod. A few trouties, a few murray cod, that sort of thing. So the river, Old Man Creek, Bundajerry Channel, all fishing quite well. We're pretty happy with it. The water temperature needs to sneak up a bit more, but we're really pleased. They're very active at the moment. Bait fishing, lure fishing, doesn't seem to matter a great deal. Now, I was talking to my old mate Maso down in Lavington, and he tells me that there's a fair bit of activity down in that area as well. Dartmouth's been good. I'm getting that report from a lot of people at the moment, so it's fishing quite well. Flatline trolling, if it's really glassy calm, you need to get down a little bit. Troll with downriggers, lead line. That lead line would cover the options pretty well. Some nice trout coming out of there. Good condition fish too, by the way. Haven't heard of any yabbies coming on there yet, but they may do in the near future. But where the excitement is down there is the hume weir. We're getting a lot of trout out of the hume weir. Now, normally I'd say it would have sort of started to sort of taper off a little bit on the trout scene, but they're getting bigger numbers than they have been over the last few weeks. It's pretty consistent at the moment, and they're quality fish, I can assure you. Mainly browns, a few rainbows mixed in with them. Trolling with minnow-bodied lures like McGraths and the like, bullet lures, anything of that nature. Also with your Tassies, obviously. The Tassies seem to work quite nicely. But what excites me more than anything else, there's more reports of yellowbelly starting to show up. Really good. It's not going crazy on the yellows, but it is okay. Trolling, bait fishing, bobbing around the timber, casting blades and vibes into the rocky points seem to be pretty consistent. A lot of redfin showing up in the hume weir. A lot of small ones, but they are starting to show up. So if you hunt around, you might find some decent stuff. Blowering, yellows haven't fired there yet, but they're getting a few. Reddies are starting to come on in reasonable numbers. We're happy with that. And obviously, if you're going to go up there, you're going to catch a cod or two. So you've got to release that. You've just got to remember that. There is enough activity in talbingo to get a little bit keen, getting a few trout out of it. All our streams, the New South Wales streams, absolutely firing. Since the opening of the season, we've been real pleased with it. The conditions are perfect. You know, Yarrangobilly, Eucumbene, Tumut River even. It's high, it's hard to fish, but it's certainly fishing okay. Gubagandra is worth a bit of a look in, and there's heaps of others, Paddy's River and all those. Absolutely worth a bit of a drive and a look around, because we've got some great country at the moment around here. It's still not too dry. Hoppers haven't come out, but you'll get a lot of good fish if you put in a bit of time. Great reports from Windermere. Burrendong, they're all fired up. A lot of fish coming out of those two areas, and won't be long before Burrinjuck will do the same, and Wangle's just starting to happen. So as you can see, tons of fishing around us. Certainly worth the effort at the moment. This is the Complete Anglers Fishing Report for this week. We'll catch you next week.